Happy Thursday right here on the Muskegon Channel. Andy O'Reilly, Dave Cackley. It's getting so close to Christmas. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
You're excited. Have you
I
got your
feel
shopping
it.
done yet?
No, not yet.
Not
Friday
yet.
I'll have
Okay.
it completed. Yeah.
When
And
you
I
say?
may be getting your gift. On Friday, I may be.
Why
I
wait
still
till
I got
Friday?
I hope it's there. Because I'm way too busy until Friday.
Okay. All right.
Way too busy. So
Way too busy.
Yeah,
All
why
right,
too
well,
busy?
good.
Because
And what were you thinking about getting me this year?
I can't tell you. It's a surprise. It
Huh.
was the perfect gift.
Really?
It's not a huge gift. It's nothing major, but it was a perfect Andy O'Reilly gift.
Oh, I'd love that.
Absolutely perfect.
You gonna wrap it?
I'm not really good at wrapping stuff, but maybe.
Okay. Well,
If I do get it for you, I still haven't decided
you
yet.
should
It all depends.
you should get me something. I mean, it's been how many years that I've been giving and giving and giving to you?
Yeah, you're really.
Let's go back over the
see,
list.
here's
We
the
got you
thing.
a GPS. Gave you a TiVo, which was
Yeah.
that was a nice gift because that had some
Yeah,
pretty
it was
cool
great,
shows
yeah.
on it.
Before DVR, that was a great gift.
The TiVo thing. Not only was that a good gift, that had the Final Man show on it, which is a gift all in itself.
Yeah.
Gave you the Knight Rider car, which was a Christmas ornament.
Christmas ornament. Yeah.
Which you turned into a toy, which really that was
Max,
an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you
how is that
shouldn't-
an insult? Max loved playing with that when he was 3.
Yeah, but it's not a toy; it was an ornament.
I'm sorry.
You,
Sorry.
you don't play with.
You give me a
ornaments.
gift and tell me how to use it. Okay.
I'm not really
gotcha.
telling you how to use it. It was just a suggestion. I was a little let down. That's all.
Okay. I apologize for misusing the gift you gave to me.
Magic 8 Ball. Was Dave supposed to use his gift as a toy? It said no.
Okay.
No, see, Magic 8 Ball doesn't lie.
Yeah.
It's okay, man. Hey, I'm not telling you how to do anything.
Once again,
I
I
learned my lesson
apologize.
yesterday when you put me in my place with all your amazing wit and thought. And
my astute political analysis of the news.
you
commentary.
realize though that when your $20 an extra paycheck runs out, that your taxes are going to go up.
In a decade,
I'm
when I'm in my
asking that you
mid-50s,
do realize that.
when I'm going to be making significantly more money.
You're sure of that?
These are my aspirations, my goals. I set goals, I achieve them. Yes, I will be making more than the 75K when I'm 55. I will guarantee you that.
Okay.
I will guarantee you that.
Okay.
So that's yes.
I got to hang out with you then.
Yeah, you will, and I will. You can come along.
I'd love that.
Know, I'll buy you lunch.
Will you?
Maybe maybe you'll even be able to supersize. I don't know. We'll have to see. To see how you behave over the next 10 years.
Okay. Well, I'll work on behaving right now.
Well, you're going to be in Lansing,
We don't know that.
I may need to grease your wheels.
We don't
at
know
some
that.
point. So,
in all honesty,
Probably.
if I do win, I got a lot of work to do, and I understand that. And there's a lot that's going to go into making this happen. If I do win in 10 years from now, I would be term limited out.
oh but you'll still be you may be moving up to bigger and better things.
I might be. Then again, I might be retired.
Maybe
back here just
DC.
doing this.
And maybe, like I said, I may need to grease some wheels. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
All right. Well,
We'll see.
tell you what, you roll some news.
Power and influence.
I'll listen, and if I feel the need to interject, I'll interject.
All right, sounds good.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I'm going to work on not coming close to having a heart attack like I did yesterday.
Okay.
Because it was borderline.
I don't know why.
No, I don't know why. I just thought I'd grab a scab and pick at it because I do that sometimes. I don't know.
I was just expressing an astute, educated opinion.
Yeah, you
an
were.
Insight.
Okay.
You came back, and that's good.
Yeah.
That's what America is. All right.
Do your thing.
18 people in what?
I said, do your thing.
Are you gonna, okay. I thought you were interrupting me again.
No.
All right.
Don't let me
18
interrupt.
people. Are you done?
I'm waiting for you to go.
All right, 18 people, including a young child, are injured after a driver intentionally plowed into Christmas shoppers in Melbourne, Australia earlier today. Now, according to police, the 32-year-old driver is of Afghan descent, but is an Australian citizen. They say so far there is no evidence of a link to terrorism. He has a history of drug use, but so far, no link. It's Christmas time. He intentionally drove into a bunch of shoppers. He's of Afghan descent. No link to terrorism.
No, you can't I mean,
No, no,
the guy could have
no,
flipped
no,
out.
no. Could have, yeah.
You want to hear a nice story
No
about
way.
Australia?
Go ahead.
Some friends I went to high school with, and their teenage daughter decided to get into the Devil's Brew.
Oh, the
15-year-old,
rum, the demon rum.
and she popped up on Facebook and she said, "Hey, I know you got a little experience with teen drinking and what you've been
Hmm.
through and all that stuff. Would you mind doing a Skype thing with us and talking to our daughter?" So I literally gave the talk, that I give halfway around the
Uh,
world to a kid in Australia with
that is
what it
fantastic.
was like to be a teen drinker and where it led me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good for you.
I was sitting here in the studio that day and I'm thinking to myself, wow. where society is. Here I am. I'm sitting here talking to a kid in
Yeah.
Australia about what it was like to start drinking young and carry on until in my 30s. Never imagined.
That's
Never imagined
fantastic, man.
technology would
Good
be
for
what
you.
it is.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a perfect segue into my next story. Nearly 64,000 deaths were caused by drug overdoses in
Oof.
2016, the most lethal year yet. This, according to the National Center for Health Statistics. More than 42,000 of those deaths involved opioids. That's more than 1,000 more than the 41,000 that die every year from breast cancer.
Wow.
It's amazing. You and I have been beating this drum for a long time
Yeah.
about the opioid crisis. And, it's hard to say what needs to be done, how you treat these people. You got to get out of it. You got to find some way to get out ahead of it. And it just keeps getting worse and worse.
I was at I have to go to the oral surgeon on January 8th. You and I weren't doing anything at the time, but a couple of years ago, and I don't know if you knew about this or not, but a couple of years ago, for whatever reason, my wisdom teeth, the leftovers from when I had my
Mm-hmm.
wisdom teeth extracted, just started to come through my gums.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's disgusting. And now I've got
That's
more coming through back over here. It's just like poking through, and
mhm.
they're going to go back in and get some more of them out. And they do the little pre-exam, and the nurse is like, "Well, were you okay with the Motrin and the Norco we gave you last time?" And I'm like, "Ugh, no. Isn't there anything else? She's like, "Well, it's a paper prescription, so you can get it or don't." I don't like taking that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like the way, I don't like the risk. I'll
yeah,
take it if
you
I
got
have
it.
to, because,
Right.
I mean, if it's that bad a pain, and you know what? When they cut your
Mhm.
gums up and
Yeah, it's
go in there and scrape a bunch of bone away, it hurts.
yeah, yeah. Some of the stuff you can't just treat with aspirin.
Right.
When the pain gets really bad. And there are those people who are in chronic pain
Yeah.
who need some of these drugs. And I'm not trying. Neither you nor I are saying, hey, we need to take these drugs away from everybody. It's just people got to be aware of the possible devastating, and they are devastating
Devastating.
consequences of getting hooked on this. And that's a problem that just once again keeps growing and growing, and
Yep.
no end in sight right now.
None.
Grand Rapids police have released the remaining body cam footage of an 11-year-old girl being handcuffed at gunpoint as police search for a stabbing suspect. Honesty Hodges was handcuffed as she left her Grand Rapids home with her aunt to go to the store. Officials say they will change their policy and training on how officers interact with children, but the officers will not be disciplined because they were following their training at the time. And I think that makes all the sense in the world. You're gonna change your policy up. You're gonna name it after this girl who you unfortunately mistakenly arrested. And the body cam footage actually, you can hear the officer saying, we just handcuffed a child at
Yeah.
gunpoint. We're gonna be on TV." And
Yeah.
and not in a, yeah, where it's a, I
Right.
can't believe that. And they were just doing it. And once again, you cannot blame the cops in this situation. They were following their training. And if they do not follow their training, I mean, there's always that chance that they're not going home to their families. So it's hard to put a lot of this on the cops. Obviously, you do need to change the training as far as police involvement with kids, because you don't want to scar kids either.
Right.
That's just something this kid's gonna, it's hopefully her parents will help her get through this, and it's not something that has lingering consequences. But
I wish there was an answer. I really
yeah,
do.
I don't know what it is. So once again, two things that we can't we can't
Right?
solve: police interactions. We can't solve drug problems, but we can talk about them. So I know for all the good that does. A couple of Big Reds will be staying in the state to play major college football. Muskegon quarterback Ladarius Jefferson signed with Michigan State. Offensive tackle A.J. Reed, who decommitted from Penn State earlier this month, signed with Western Michigan. Yesterday was the first day of the new early signing period for a D1 player. So nice that a couple of Big Reds going to be playing close to home. We're going to keep an eye on them, watch them grow, and couple of Westerns, obviously a growing program. They had that great
Mhm.
season last year, not quite so much this year, but they're on the map. In Michigan State, of course, Michigan State. So
Mm-hmm.
what more can you say?
I know.
uh
Being second place is the best.
Second place, another beat down to Michigan, 8 out of 10 years.
Just who got the better bowl game?
Saying hey, and this is what I love. This is what's so great about being a Michigan State fan. That just adds to the fire. Yeah, Michigan did get the slightly better bowl game, even though they're 8-4, playing another crappy 8-4 team. Sparty at 9-3, going against 9-3 Washington State, and Michigan gets to play on New Year's Day. That's okay. Just adds fuel to the fire.
Just saying.
Way to go! Congratulations, Jim Harbaugh. Another 8-9 win season.
Well, hey, let me ask you this one
doing
too.
great.
Let me ask you this one too.
Go
How
ahead.
many astronauts have graduated from University or Michigan State?
I don't care.
Really?
Does the space program even exist?
Mhm.
Are we on that? I mean, do we go to the moon anymore? Who cares? Once again, when we go to Mars, tell me about NASA. Until then, I don't care anymore. Our Mavericks hammer the Pistons 110-93. Detroit drops to 17-14. Red Wings lose to Philly 4-3. That's sports.
Have yourself a great Thursday, and we will see you mañana.
Later.